All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, thank you for the host, Sparko. How'd the rest of your session go? Nice. Glad to hear about the new 10s. Hey, Dexter. How goes it? Happy, Fresh Wednesday. Alright. So that should be all of the go live stuff taken care of. You know, the obligatory tweet saying we're live and whatnot. Just a couple more seconds. Hey, Alessia, how goes it? I saw you were streaming Eterna earlier. How'd that go? Also, Alessio, once again, thank you so much for the Eternal Knot artwork. Alright, so the game plan for tonight is I'm only going to be doing one bits boost, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it an hour from now or 2 hours from now. But the overall game plan is I want to do about a 3-hour stream. But we'll see what happens. Weird. I see a couple of frame hiccups. Stream health looks okay. Well, once we start playing the songs, we'll see what happens. Oh, and look what has shown up. So I haven't added those to my unlock list yet, but we'll take care of that later. For now, I do want to warm up, and I do want to do a timing check, because I do have a minor stutters on my side. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Hey, Tawali! Appreciate you saying hi. How goes your day so far? Oh yeah, that is hilariously early. So let's poke our blue number a little bit. So far so good. Had a nice morning of Animal Crossing, helping a friend of mine who has been a longtime player of that series that just got the Switch version get up and running. Then been hanging out with Sparko this afternoon. It's been a good day so far. Something's still not quite right. I wonder if I did have to tweak something about the stream as client was loading. So let's save ourselves some heartache. I'm going to quickly restart client. And while we're restarting client, we can also update our unlock list. So sorry about the delay, folks, but don't want to try to dive in and do stuff and, you know, be miserable while we're doing it. But yeah, so far the day here has been fantastic, and I hope everyone else can say the same. Alright, and hopefully this time everything loads smoothly, and more importantly, I'm not an idiot and realize, oh, while it's loading I have to tweak something and then make a change that could have upset client. So that's my fault. But hopefully after this everything goes okay. Yeah, basically, Dexter. But no, usually, like speaking in general, I typically don't have issues with the Infinitas client. So I've got fingers crossed that this should be fine. Someone already updated RemuWiki. Perfect! Which means updating our unlock list is going to be a easy copy-paste. And done. Easy peasy. Alright. Alright, one more once, shall we? That's much better. Wasn't a AAA, but the timing is a lot more consistent. I can tell the client isn't having trouble. And I do need to buff up my Blue Ember a little more. But since the last time I was playing, I was doing some mission prep off stream. That also meant I wasn't recording, so it does put a drag on the client. So all is well, thankfully. Alright, and that is the list fully updated. There we go. Alright. Hey, Mira! How goes it? Thank you for the host. And how are the kittens? timing's a little bit closer. I'm not sure at this point if it's just me mentally needing to warm up, or if I need to poke my brew number a bit. I think we need to just go down 0.1, and that should do it. Thank you, Dexter. Also, Mira, glad to hear everyone's okay. Alright. Oh, 3 new kittens! Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, and now that we're properly live and we're not fretting and fussing over all of the behind-the-scenes crap, hello! So we've got a lot of people tuned in, probably thanks to all the wonderful people hosting and otherwise mentioning earlier that they were going to tune in. Thank you. Appreciate you making me part of your day. Hope this Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on your part of the globe, is treating you well. So, I know we've got some new songs to dig into, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I do want to spend a couple of songs that I know I've got good timing on, just to make sure client's okay, and also to get warmed up, just because I know a couple of them are going to definitely give me a run for my money. As always, if anyone has any requests, please feel free to, get those requests submitted. Just hit the hexagon to get started. And, otherwise, chat, let me know how life is treating you, all that good stuff, and, enjoy being here. Not too bad. I'm pretty sure a good chunk of it is just me needing to mentally warm up. Also, a lot of it is, typically if I'm streaming in the morning, I've also just dosed some of my medication, which, it's Adderall. And that affects timing. It's not that Adderall makes it easier to time, but it does change overall perspective and how I have to throttle myself internally sometimes, especially when I'm first starting out. Do we go back to 1.6? I think we do. No. Not for me personally, Mr. Mary. So on that subject, I know some people that play Bimani, not just 2DX, but Bimani in general. They find either Adderall or similar stimulants uh, helps them with playing in terms of that they play better when their medication's active versus when it's not. For me, it's less attention related in terms of why I'm dosing and more executive function and like follow through. So my overall focus and my sense of internal timing doesn't change all that much. It also, I think it might also have to do with the fact that my timing is more audio based than visual. But because it is a stimulant and it is an accelerant to your body and your system, I do have to alter my overall approach to 2DX a little bit differently. And it's mainly when I'm warming up. If versus when I'm, you know, on dose versus off dose, the only real factor is like the first 20, 30 minutes of me playing, and it just changes my overall approach. But once I settle into the appropriate groove, like once I'm fully mentally locked into, you know, what's going on, and that's actually kind of true for anything, not just 2DX in terms of how I operate. Once I'm settled in, it's all the same. It's just the initial approach that it's a bit different. It's a good question though.
Is there life beyond our time? What do you believe? They are determined to find an answer, but not all has been accounted for. Let's go! A disaster will strike. No mercy. Let's go!
Still a little internally early. So yeah, we're probably actually going to bump it up one more. And then, you know, probably 30 minutes from now, once we're actually, you know, properly good to go, pull it back. Yep. All right. Thank you, Velia. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you get your sleep schedule straightened out, though. Like, a consistent, regular sleep schedule, so vital for overall function. I think a lot of people underestimate it. So hopefully you get that, you know, back on track to where you want it, you know, sooner than later. Have a good night, Dexter. Cheers. Right. Thank you, Cavalier. Yeah. Yeah, the song that everybody seems to perpetually forget about, despite knowing and noting that it's a really good song. Thank you. Such a good song. So glad that Tash got re-involved in Bimani, if anything, just for Shade. God, Shade is so good. Yeah, much obliged for the request, Cuvelia. Just, still doing that whole self-doubt thing when it comes to timing. Hooray for initial setup. I'm having a good time, though, so no complaints. And I'm glad that you're all here to, hang out with me while we're having fun. Alright, so let's... Right, yeah, that's... Stay. Alright. Very excited for this. So happy that's into Infinitas. Easily one of my favorite songs in all of Sonobuzz. It's such a good song. I'm also really excited for the two Cannonballers and the new Rooted song, just because since I didn't have regular access to either of those styles, I haven't really listened to the music that's in them, so it's going to be blind playthroughs for those three new songs. Looking forward to it. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, good song. I'm looking forward to eventually cracking into the another of that. Alright, let's see what we can do here, shall we? And I do see a couple more people tuning in. Appreciate you making me part of your evening. or morning, depending on your part of the globe, but either way, thank you. Hope everything's going well. Oh, did we combo break right at the end? Yeah, we did. Ah, it is what it is. Yeah, that was essentially a sight read full combo. And it was a quote-unquote blind as well. I hadn't heard the song before. So, yeah, we'll happily take that. Also, Ghost, how goes it? Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. Nice. Hope work went well. Alright, one more quote-unquote new song. Yeah, I don't think I've heard this yet. I know Sparkle played it earlier, but I kind of tuned out at that point. Or tuned out while she was playing it. Yeah, let's be ambitious. Let's go for the 9. Why not? Yeah, that was hilariously ambitious of me. All right, let's try that on hard bar, because we can definitely get that on hard. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mr. Mary. I'm guessing you shared the subscription with someone else. Something feels off. It's likely me, but still. Let's do a quick sanity check. Yep, it's a hair slow. All right, good. It's not just me going crazy. All right, hopefully, third time's the charm. Yeah, not bad. Timing still feels off, and it's more than likely me internally, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll get over it. Looking forward to really sinking my teeth into that chart, though. A lot of good stuff. Also, Cuvelia, thank you so much for the gift sub. It's very kind of you. Thank you. I'm confident when I'm, properly on my feet, I can EX that. Onwards and upwards for now. Yeah, so once in a while the hell charge notes throw me off just because of the color, and I'll think that a charge note that's on note 4 is actually like note 5. I'm not sure why it throws me off. Luckily, we still got the hard clear. Ooh, good request, Cuvelia. Thank you. I'm not sure last time I played that. Either way, let's revisit it, shall we? Also, I normally do stretch breaks, like, on the hour, but we had a little bit of a late start, and it took us a little bit to kind of get into the flow of things, so we'll probably do our first stretch break in, like, another 15-20 minutes, leaning towards 20. 66 miscount and a B. I'm not sure if we can hard clear this, but I'm confident we can either lower our miscount or possibly get a raise. So let's aim for that. Much obliged for the request, Cuvilia. Excellent. Yeah, that's much closer to the score I would expect on that song. Because it is a trickier 10, but... Yeah, and yeah, shaved off 20 on the miscount. Good stuff. Yeah, thank you, Cavelia. And I'm looking at my the groove gauge history. And I think that might be in hard clear range. So let's play something else and then loop back to it. See if we can't make some magic happen. such a good song. Chart's super fun too. Just really fits kinetically with what's going on musically. We are going to be playing that to death in the next couple days, that's for sure. Alright, while we're on fire, let's revisit Fatal Attack and see if we can't get that hard clear, shall we? Thank you, Cuvelia. Appreciate the well wishes. Yeah, I was really looking forward to Amazing Mirage just because it's one of my favorite songs in all of Cinebuzz, but I wasn't expecting it for at least like another, like what? Assuming we had one more Copula song pack and then something from Cinebuzz, like what, 6 months? So yeah, getting it ahead of schedule, I'm thrilled about. Ooh. Yeah, we were on pace for the A for a little bit, but more importantly, PB and hard clear. Hot damn. Happily take that. I don't think, thinking about my history before Infinitas, I don't think that's a new hard clear or a new PB overall, but still something I'm happy about for sure. Yeah, thank you, Cavalia. What now? Right. No. Hey, Legend. Happy Tuesday. How goes it? Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. How's the week been treating you? Hey, Cavilia, thank you so much for the gift sub. Ton of gift subs from you recently. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Split second of digital housekeeping. Oh, sorry to hear it's been a rough day. Yeah, fingers crossed, hanging out here, help take the edge off a bit, but, hope the rest of the week treats you better. Yeah, not too bad. Hoping to get a triple on that, but that's just me trying to get my accuracy out of the gutter. Ooh, 90 to 8 fast slow. Thank you, Cuvelia. If there's any reason that someone wanted to either sub to my stream or toss in bits or anything along those lines, it's with the idea of trying to support the community. It's because that's the reason why I stream. Like, I'm trying to get the game out there, encourage other players, and otherwise, be a force of positivity and try to be an ambassador when and where I can. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So... I'm not gonna lie, after hearing that, and, the fact that Journey is in the genre, I really want to play Journey from Copula. See, that's close to a full combo. That could be something to shoot. Or we could go for a double A, that too. Let's get that double A. Or at least try to. Said it before, I'll say it again, the marimba flourishes, or the instrument that sounds like the marimba, the flourishes it gets in this song, physically super fun to play. -1. Ah, that stings. Because I saw that I was on track for it, and then those really fast runs at the end, I psyched myself up over them. We'll get that AA eventually, but getting a PB for now, still going to be happy about that. Ooh. Yeah, I can definitely get that. I just need to, you know, not be silly and psych myself out at the ending. If I remember correctly, this was a CS exclusive for like the longest time before it got revived in Copula. I honestly forget, but I haven't played it much just because it's a 6 on another, so it tends to hide itself one way or another. Only a AA on a 5, like a low AA. That's weird. Let's see if we can't boost this, though. Because that's the quote-unquote healthier thing to do, I think. So I got 500 EX, so we should be able to help finish priming some of these. Once again, thank you for the request. Wow, that is a surprisingly sparse chart. Like, it's a good song. But, like, the whole time I was playing it, I was like on eggshells, because I'm like, when are the notes gonna show up? Because usually with older songs, with the way that they used to chart, especially for doubles, it's like barely anything and then like a triple left to right scale out of nowhere. But, huh. Yeah, some of the timing in that song is a little weird, but I think it's complicated more by just that it's so sparse. Let's see, what is this on singles? I'm curious. Wow, okay. Yeah, because sometimes with like older songs, especially like older console stuff, like it would be really well thought out for the singles, but not so much for the doubles. But like, huh, that's kind of curious. Hmm. Hey, Misu! How goes it? Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. Alright, so at this point, we've been live for just about an hour, you know, not including the trouble I had at the start of the stream. So I think we'll do like 3 more songs, roughly, and then we'll take a quick stretch break. And then I'm not sure when we'll bits boost, just because I'm a little off sync for when I'm doing my stretch breaks, but we'll figure it out together. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Misu, as long as this 5 times multiplier is on the table, I want it.
Quit talking and start mixing.
When is it until? I think it's May 10th or May 11th? Wait a minute. If it's until May 11th, that's going to be hilarious. I'll triple check the date in a second, but if it's until 5/11, that's just kind of funny.
Quit talking and start mixing.
Had a little wobbly timing in the start of that, but I think that was more internal than anything else. It is until 5/11? Oh, that's hilarious. So, let's see. Yeah, I want to do like 2 more songs and then take a stretch break, but based on the 2 requests that just came in, yeah, we're probably going to need to do a break at that point regardless. Oof. So first up, May. I haven't played May in a while. Thank you, Cuvelia, for the request. Wait a second. Oop, that is not the right pacemaker. Let's Let's put it to something a little healthier, shall we? Actually, you know what? Since we've got the B, but I don't think we're going to get the A, I think I'm actually going to turn Pacemaker off. Such a good song. Not a bad run. A little sloppy, and I'm a little unhappy with my inaccuracy in the slowdown, but yeah, not bad. Hey, lowered our miscount. Silver linings where we can take them. Much obliged for the request, and now the Safari. God, this song. Like, I'd be less upset about the Safari if it wasn't for the fact that, like, if it was amazing song and horrendous chart, okay. But it is mediocre song and dumpster fire chart, so... Yeah, we have a strong B with a 105 miscount. Ugh. Actually, you know what? No, not playing the hyper. No, I'm here to have fun. We're here to do good things. We'll play it on normal. Because really, the hyper chart is just awful. Yeah, to who am I kidding? We're gonna play it on hyper. So many awful turntable chords, so many awful chromatic runs on one hand. Just everything that's bad about old 2DX charts distillified into a spiteful 90 seconds. Still grateful for the request, though. Ugh, God. Oh, Cuvelia! Oh, yeah. Bringing up Gobble ever so casually. What did I do to offend you? Yeah, Gobble's chart is just something else entirely. Just, yeah, I've played it once, and yeah, probably not gonna play Gobble for a real long time. Like, Konami could suddenly announce tonight, hey, Copula Song Pack 3, Gobble's in it, and I'm probably not gonna play it for a couple years. Chart is just, it's not even hard, it's just weird. Thank you for the kudos, Mr. Mary. Yeah, I appreciate the request. Like, as much as I don't like saying this, it doesn't change the fact that it's true. The Safari Hyper has a lot of stuff in the chart that would be good for me in terms of practice and getting better. Having said that, we're gonna forget about it for now. In all, like, jokes aside, Tuwali, I'm honestly not sure if Gobble Another would be good for DP Kaiden. Like, it's hard, but I'm not sure if it's, like, appropriate for, you know, a skill test, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Gobble would fit in Kaiden. Even if there was a, like, something beyond Kaiden, I'm not sure if it would be appropriate. Yeah, saying it's not appropriate for anything, that might be true. Like, it's not a bad song, but the doubles chart is just, it is nightmare fuel. It is a bag of white and blue M&Ms smashed onto the floor. There you go. Yeah, let's do one more song and then take a breather. Let's do something fun and self-indulgent. I know. Wait, do I? Yeah. Hey, a minor PB. We will happily take that. Honestly, I thought I thought that as a run, I kind of threw it out the window because I had some real rough trouble at the start. Yeah, PBs are PBs. Hot damn. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to take a little bit of a stretch break, and I invite you to join me. If you've been at your computer this whole time, maybe get up, stretch, walk around a little bit, grab some water. But either way, I'll be back in about like 2, maybe 3 minutes. And yeah, then we'll lock and load for some more 2DX. Alright. Alright, so I do want to be wrapped up in about 2 hours from now, more like an hour and a half from now. And we're approaching when we're going to be ready to do a heck of a bits boost. So yeah, I think we're just going to finish priming these missions and then pull the trigger. Should be fun. And I do see a couple more people tuning in, and always happy to repeat myself on this. Greetings, everybody. Really flattered that you're choosing to make me part of your day, and hope everything is treating you well. Alright. So, let's see what nonsense and shenanigans we can get up to before we do the bits boost. I know that there are some new 10s from the new songs. Let's take a crack at those. As always, though, if anybody wants to request anything, please feel free. Nope, those are not the 10s we were thinking of. There they are. How did we do in the hyper? Really well. Yeah, let's be ambitious and let's see if we can get a hard clear. I was expecting a solid A, maybe close to a double, but not to get the double. So, good stuff. Alright, we got that marked for highlights later. Very happy about that. Meanwhile, this one I'm not so sure about in terms of a hard clear, just because I hear lots of really trill-happy stuff that could be a nightmare for hard bar. But, yeah, let's strike while the iron's hot. Let's continue being ambitious, shall we? Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll just double A10s. Sure, why not? Holy crap! That is fantastic! Like, I haven't really been doing a lot of failing forwards, like, you know, playing hard 10s or new 11s, so the getting double A's on those, on sight reads, yeah, I'm really surprised, but I'm also gonna happily take it. Good stuff. So in that case, let me quickly triple check what a chart is rated. Because depending on what it's rated, I might do something silly. Oh, yeah, never mind. I was gonna try Amazing Mirage Another, because I tried it once, like, 2 years ago. But I'm seeing that it's rated at an 11.8, so that's a no. However, what are you rated? 11.6. Yeah, we'll let that sit then. Hmm. This should be silly enough. Hey, SBR! How goes it? Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. Yeah, we just got two double A's on 10s kind of out of nowhere, so now we're gonna push our luck. I mean, if you just woke up, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope your Wednesday goes well. Curses. I want to give that one more shot because I fumbled a couple things I shouldn't have. Like, it's still going to be dicey, but I want to retry that real quick. Yeah, we can... I think we can get that. At the very least, I know we can lower our miscount. But for right now, let's not play that over and over and over and over. Because once we start the bits boost, we're going to have plenty of keep on moving over and over. At least for a little while, anyways. Close, SBR. It's just shy of 8 p.m. Yeah, it's a GMT -5 right now, I think. And Mr. Mary. Much obliged. Love Naughty Girl at Queen's Palace. And the interest of priming some of these remaining missions we've got, let's do the Hyper for now. Although, 1200? That should only be about 1,000, roughly, grades and perfect grades, so... Yeah, it's only a 10, and it's actually not too hard. It's an easier 10 for sure. The trick is, it has turntable juggling, which is a doubles thing. As long as you're good at turntable juggling, though, as long as you've got that skill, it's a walk in the park. Watch me fail it out of nowhere, that'll be hilarious. Oh man, we made some silly mistakes. Honestly, I feel like I didn't deserve to PB that. Still, happily take it. Yeah, there were a couple of single keys when we were doing the juggling that I missed, and it just mentally rattled me. Ooh. Still, decent run. Much obliged for the request. Alright, so that EX score of 1200 only had about 700 combined grades. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can't bump this up a little bit. Either boost our score or lower the miscount. Shame no another. Oh, that was a fantastic improvement. Much better than I was expecting. Good stuff. Yeah, very, very happy with that. Almost got the triple. Alright, so let's buckle down and properly finish priming these missions, and then do what is probably going to be the biggest bits boost I have done so far. So, good news is we can very quickly finish priming these. Bad news, it means probably going to be playing the first 20 seconds of examination leave a couple of times back to back, but it's not the end of the world, right? Ooh, G2. I haven't played that in forever. Mainly just because the double kick jacks are really annoying. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? And I love Time to Air. Time to Air was the first boss song I was able to really consistently unlock back when I was first starting out in doubles. Troopers AC. What a time. So we do have a 27 miscount, but I know the vast majority of it is either really fast or really annoying drum kicks or trills, or both. So yeah, let's be ambitious. Fucking beat on. We were slightly off time, so it was just mash pour for the jacks. I want to do it again, but I also, like, a good chunk of my brain is going, you know better. One more. We'll give that one more shot. I'm tempted to take EX bar off, but I know as soon as I do that, then my miscount's gonna plummet to like 10. Because that's always how it works. One more once. I appreciate the well wishes, Cuvelia. I'm going to need them. Fucking beat on. It's like everything about the drum roll in R5, but just more intimidating. Yeah, chart is very rough. Hey, Fake X, how goes it? Hope you're having a good week so far. Which song reminded you of Queen's Tragedy? I'm trying to remember, what did I just play before this? Before this I did a little bit of Examination Leave, and then what did I do? Oh, just G2? Thinking about that now. Yeah, okay. I didn't think Queen's Tragedy was as high speed as G2. And yeah, it's a 20 BPM difference. But the drums are just as frenetic. And they both have slap bass in them. Like Queen's Tragedy has a more of a slap bass solo in the middle of it. Yeah, I can. Now that I'm thinking about that, yeah. Yeah, in the midsection. So, part of me wants to do the bit boost tonight, just because of, well, all of this. But that also means playing Keep on Moving over and over and over, and that does not make for good streaming content. So let's just keep going for some new clears and just having fun, because that's the better thing to do if I'm live. Ooh, Harmony and Lovely. That's a clear I need. I think I got that clear before Infinitas, and I haven't gotten it since. Yeah, let's go for this normal clear. We've been doing really well tonight, so today might be the day. Much obliged for the request, Fake X. And glad to hear that you're doing great. Haven't seen you in chat in a while, but I assume if you're saying that things are going great now, I'm assuming things have been great. Or at least one can hope. Hey, Navy, how goes it? Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. Oh, that's annoying. We had that and we just let it slip through our fingers. We'll get that soon, though. Appreciate the request, because, yeah, I haven't played that in a while. And, Navy stream's going pretty good. So I was anticipating on doing a massive bits boost for the end of the stream, you know, starting right about now and ending roughly an hour from now. But we've been on fire tonight. So there were a couple of new songs that just came out, and I managed to get a hard clear AA on not one but 2 new 10s on what were essentially sight reads, which that is not typical for me. Like, getting the hard clear? Okay. Getting a solid A? Sure, but double A's? We've been doing really good, so we've been trying to keep on rocking. Also, forgive my memory, but I don't think I've seen you in chat before, Nevi. So, this is your first time stopping by saying hi. Appreciate it. If not, forgive my memory. Some quick digital housekeeping, just a second. Alright, catching up on chat. Yeah, staying positive during these times, Fake X? Absolutely. Love is Eternity. Classic Corpse K. Yo Can Do. Hey, Azure. Happy Tuesday evening. So Love is Eternity, then Hereticus. Ooh. Good request, Azure. Although, I think that's the only Linkle Kingdom boss that's not in Infinitas. I could be wrong. Yeah. Fake X was keep on moving. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, welcome to the stream. If you've got any questions, whether it's about 2DX, about doubles, feel free. The main reason I stream is to try to encourage people to check out the game or to just otherwise encourage music games in general. But yeah, congrats. So third Dan, and I'm guessing third Dan on singles? Because I'm all for more doubles players, but most people play singles. And yeah, Azure, I'm surprised it's not even, it's not like it's a subscriber song either. It's just not in Infinitas yet. Which is weird because Flash's, the sequel, is. Let me triple check. Yeah, although slightly different alias, but yeah. Alright, so we've got a lot of great requests coming in. Let's get cracking on them, shall we? First up, Love is Eternity. Curious. I probably hard failed out of it. So, yeah, let's replay it on normal bar. Much obliged, Mr. Mary, for the request. And I love how, for how old this song is, you can hear how much different Course K has gotten with his style in terms of, like, improving over the years. But it is still, like, you can tell it's a Course K song. Like, I just love how that much of an artist's personality can permeate There we go. Yeah, more than likely when I first played that, probably months ago, or at least when I first played it in Infinitas, probably had hardbar on and just failed out of it because of some silly reason. Yeah, glad to have an A on the books, though. That's good. Kind of getting stuck on single eights. Alright. Oh, you're in Italy. Okay. Yeah, I know in Italy there's access to Bimani is really weird. Like, it's either there's a lot of like dense clusters and then there's like nothing. So, but yeah, if you play an arcade, definitely give doubles a shot. It's a lot of fun. But getting stuck around eights on singles, like that's like getting into sevens is one of the first real barriers, and then progressing like into hard eights, easy nines is also a little bit of a struggle. I'm not sure how much of singles has changed in that regards, just because when I first started playing like 15 years ago, once I got around sevens and eights on singles, I switched to doubles, and I actually don't play singles. So, but I know on average, with the past couple of styles, the game has gotten harder. Like, there's more 12s, boss songs are a lot trickier, so... Twally, that is not what we mean by let's get cracking, and you know it. Yeah, before I was on Infinitas, that's mainly what I was playing, because I was around Penduel. Alright, let's see. Up next for requests, because we've got a lot of requests coming in. Much obliged, everybody. Let's see. So, up next we've got Hereticus. Ooh, I know I'm close to a certain clear on one of the charts. What is it? Yeah, the, aside from the opening in this, I should be able to EX it. So let's give that a shot. One more. I want to give that one more shot. Yeah, that sounds about right for arcades in Italy, Navy. Also, we're going to be running this back, but Azure, I'm not sure if I missed it in chat. What did you want to request instead of what is it? Gluttony? Yeah, it was the Gluttony, I think, was the Doll Scythe. I don't even know what I missed. The heck? Let's drop the EX bar, just because I do want to play the song, because, you know, someone was gracious enough to request it, but I also want to make sure we move on. Yeah, we'll get that EX someday soon. Not bad. Heck of a PB, so very happy about that. Definitely a nice consolation since we couldn't EX it today, but we'll get the EX eventually. Hey, Navy, thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. Thank you. So there's so for 2DX streaming, there are some people that play Lunatic Rave. Dot Phase is like the champion for that. Also, there's Voxandra too. But for like 2DX and not like Lunatic Rave, you have Infinitas, which there are a growing number of people that have actually started streaming it recently outside of Japan, which is fantastic. And there's also a lot of Japanese players that stream the heck out of it. But the non-Japanese player base for active streamers has really gone up over the past couple months. And then there's, for people that are, you know, playing 2DX by other means, which we don't talk about in public social media, it's usually private YouTube streams. But yeah, if you're interested in checking out some of the streaming community for 2DX, on my Twitch page, I have a whole list of people that do stream. It needs to be updated because there's more names that need to go on the list. But also, let me quickly grab it. I don't have my own Discord, but a lot of the people that do stream do have their own Discords, and then more specifically, It's Too Early has a very good community, and I'm mentioning him specifically just because a lot of non-Japanese Infinitas players tend to hang out there as well. And I'm just realizing now I meant to add in a bot command to link that Discord, and I forgot to, so for now... But yeah, in addition to like the names on my Twitch channel, if you look at the names in chat right now, a lot of the folks in chat right now also stream or they actively play. So. But yeah, honestly, you being interested in who is streaming and wanting to check people out and get engaged in the community, that's phenomenal. Thank you so much, because that's why I stream, to get that reaction out of people. So you wanting to get more involved, really, really appreciate it. Let's see. I haven't seen a response from Azure yet for what to play, since the song he requested isn't in Infinitas, which is real surprising. And we've got Fake X with Keep On Moving, because he was being sassy, and I am all for it. And the yesterday, so out of everything that's in Infinitas, that's the shortest song, and I played it about 40 times back to back to get some of the bits missions, the song clears and full combo clears ready for my next boost. And that was an experience. R5 on SRAM. Okay, I see how it is. We'll get to that eventually. But up next, 24th Century Boy. Let me quickly check what this is rated. It's an 11.6, so that's likely not gonna go well. The heck with it. Why not? All right, buckle up, chat. This is going to be an experience. Oh, the ratings that I'm looking at. Let me quickly link it. So there's a lot of fan resources that will rate songs like, for example, 11's like 11.2 or 11.6. There's a site that's just for doubles. That's actually really good. And before we get bodied by this, I do see there's a couple more people tuning in. They might be, just have me on in the background or otherwise lurking. Still, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, making me part of your day. Hope things are treating you well. Yeah, we solidly got the B. So, there's that. Honestly, not too bad. Like, yeah, we failed. But, yeah, did a lot better accuracy-wise or EX score-wise than I thought we were. Yeah, we'll happily take that. Much obliged, Fake X, for encouraging me to do my best and be ambitious and get destroyed. Yeah, because if you're passing the song, you're doing it wrong. Oh, the Strong Jaeger remix from Happy Sky. I am so happy about this. Relatively recently, we managed to get that hard clear. And yeah, I think this is one of the first charts that there's no way I could normal clear it, but I could probably cheat my way through it on hardbar, and we managed to do it. The opening is super tricky. I could use a little bit of the stamina break after that 11, so let's see if we can bump the hyper up to a double A. And much obliged for the request.
Right here, right now.
Yeah, got there for the double. Good stuff. Yeah, that song is fantastic. I first started playing 2DX around essentially 2DX Red, like right before Happy Sky. So as I was getting into the game, Happy Sky dropped, and yeah, that remix is phenomenal. Alright, so it's about 13 minutes before the hour, and I do want to be wrapped up within like the next 30 minutes or so, which, in terms of we don't have a whole lot of requests remaining, but just mentioning for any more requests that come in, and also just priming myself for wrapping up when I plan to. Yeah, Happy Sky is so good. I know a lot of longtime players, it's their all-time favorite. It's not my all-time fave, but I completely respect that opinion. It's such a good style. Yeah, for styles overall, DJ Troopers, very near and dear to my heart. But I think so far my favorite style overall is probably Tricoro. Tricoro's just, it was so good on so many different facets. R5 on SRAM. I'm actually excited for this. So, because some songs have turntable and note, if that 1 becomes a 6, that's real unpleasant. So I usually don't play random, like, at all. If I do, though, I usually put auto scratch on just so I don't have to worry about that possibility. And yeah, this is gonna be a ride. Should be fun though. You're not wrong, Azure. Also, Azure, the request you made earlier, the one song from Linkle that's missing, what did you want me to play instead of it? Also, Linkle was fantastic. Linkle has a super strong song list. I know theme-wise, some people weren't too crazy about it, but the Linkle Kingdom boss series, super good. Oh, that was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You for doubles, you actually set random or mirror options per side. So you could have one hand be mirror, the other hand be random. You could have one be random, the other SRAN. It's they both have independent settings. If I remember correctly, so random, take all the numbers, shuffle them, and so if now whatever is on one key is on 6, that's the way it'll be for the entire chart. SRAN keeps shuffling it, and any jacks get swapped. So a lot of R5 is jacks, but like during the roll, you saw that it was all over the place. SRAN makes sure that you don't repeat the same note twice, so it keeps shuffling up the note pattern. But yeah, Azure for the random, it's per side, so you can do them individually. Should that be your poison? I'm not sure what can make Kakume on doubles bearable, but that's a whole other can of worms. So, also, Azure, what do you want for your request? In the meantime, radius full speed. Okay. And then after that, Reflection into the Eden. I do have it. So, I haven't played it in a while though, just because timing on it is weird. Beautiful song though. But Gradius High Speed. The Shrug? Okay. I'll take that as an excuse to play Amazing Mirage again. Unless you have any objections. But for right now... Alright, so it's rated an 11.0. So, allegedly, shouldn't be too bad. I feel a little bad about that, because the section just before the end melody, where it was the rapid one-hand patterns, I can do those. I just, for some reason, mentally psyched out over them, and yep, that was that. You know, that and, you know, the soft land can, you know. Shame that it's a decent medley remix too. Shame that the soft land kind of ruins it. And yeah, Cuvelia, just catching up on chat. I really wish that they had alternate BGMs for Infinitas, because if they ever offered Tricoros, I would pay an incredible amount of bits to have that. Ah, okay, that makes sense for Gluttony. Yeah, I was wondering why the aliases changed, and yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, talking about the patterns, yeah, like the 6242, or even the there was a shuffle. It's 1726 or something similar to that, and it's something I should be able to do on reflex, and I just nope, let's be silly. But yeah, with a little practice, I could probably get that, but it's super gimmicky, so we'll not worry about it for a while. I'm glad to have played it though, because yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that another before. Let's see. Up next, we've had Azure's request in the queue for a little bit, but I do want to play Reflection into the Eden first, because I know that I haven't played in forever. It's mainly because of the lots of off-sync rhythms and timing in it. Ooh, beautiful song, though. I don't think we can get the hard clear, but let's see if we can improve our score. Yeah, much obliged for all the requests, everybody. Thank you. First, let's fix our high speed. Oh, did you request? Maybe? Oh, I think you might have mentioned it in chat. So I use channel points, or hexa, as I call them, for requests. If you hit the hexagon near the chat box, that's how you can submit it. I'll take care of it, because it's less about spending the points and more about me being able to just keep track of them, because it puts them in a queue. All right. Yeah, so let's try this with a proper high speed. Hey, Kivelia, thank you for another gift sub. Incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Mr. Mary. Cheers. And yeah, get some sleep. Yeah, the all of the Zur, or the slightly off-timed chords, that and the that drum fill at the ending, that's probably going to keep me from hard clearing that for a while, but ooh, what a raise! I did not expect to get an A on that at all. Close to it? Maybe, but that's phenomenal. And much obliged, SVR, for that request, because yeah, I would not have expected nearly that much of an improvement. Thank you. Sorry to hear that you're having trouble sleeping, Navy. Like, I'm a big advocate for consistent sleep, proper sleep, because I just think it gets overlooked a lot with the way society is today. So, yeah, fingers crossed you're able to get some proper rest soon. Let's see. So, up next we've got another good request from FakeX in terms of possible new 11s, and I know that we've also got basically a free pass to play what I want from Azure. Thank you. But I know a while back Navy requested base to base, so let's try that. I don't play this song often just because I'm not a fan of the rap, and also the fact that it's all turntable for some reason. But yeah, we haven't played it in forever, so let's oh yeah, that an A-12. Yeah, let's see if we can bump that. No hard bar, because I know it's turntable, and turntable is real dicey for hard bar, but yeah, we can get that A. And I do see we've got a couple people tuning in. As always, thank you. Appreciate you choosing to make me part of your day. You know, whether you're, lurking, or you want to be active in chat, or, whatever floats your boat. Either way. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, got there. A little bit of a close call, but good stuff. And much obliged, Navy. Thank you for another 10A on the books. And I mentioned it about 20 minutes ago, so since we're at the halfway point, I do want to make sure I'm wrapped up within the next 20 minutes, so... But we've got, plenty of time for all the requests so far, and also some time maybe to play one or two self-indulgent songs. But again, just mentioning it so that I behave myself and wrap up and get proper sleep and all that good stuff. It depends, maybe. There's so if you take a look at the hand cam, So that kind of back and forth stuff, I know one of the nicknames for it is air swimming, because when you're doing it quickly, it's, you know, looks like you're doing a doggy paddle midair. But a lot of scratch-intensive songs, especially like Mathematism, it's usually juggling, and it's a weird skill, but once you get used to it, like once you have the muscle memory of how far you have to move over and then how far you have to come back so that your placement is always where you need to be, it's actually not too tricky, and it's a ton of fun. But scratch streams like the rap and bass to bass, like it can be tricky, but it's not too bad. I'd actually say that turntable work overall on doubles is a lot easier than singles, but that's just my opinion. And you know, I'm that idiot that plays doubles, so take my word with a grain of salt. Alright, before we do Hyperion, let's cash in that, play whatever from, Azure. Much obliged. I really want to play Amazing Mirage again. Yeah, let's get the EX lamp. Qvelia, I haven't made any turntable adjustments to my RED. In fact, since I've gotten it, I haven't made any changes. I'm actually due to replace a couple of switches and springs just from wear and tear. But yeah, for the turntables, it's just the stock from DJ DAW for an RED, and I know it's a little different from like the Phoenix one, but no adjustments. And for arcade feel, like it's, at least as far as I'm concerned, anyways, it feels similar to when I used to own a machine and played on that. But, you know, it was also an old machine, despite, you know, best efforts for maintenance. But then again, the way that I'm scratching, it is a bit different from singles, so it very well could feel like a night and day difference for some people. But for me, doesn't feel any radically different from a machine and all that good stuff. And yeah, Twali, I'd actually say that scratching probably is easier to manage on doubles. And as some of you know, I honestly think high-end play, like once you get up to 9s, 10s for sure, but possibly starting at 9s, I actually think doubles is easier than singles. Just because, you know, the voices are separate, like, you know, drums are on one hand, lead is on another, or bass is on one hand, melodies on another, or whatever. And it's not all jumbled together into a single lane, so it's a little easier to parse what you're doing. But again, that's just me. Such a good song. So happy we've got more Lapis in Infinitas. Wait, more? Yeah, more, because we have Inner Spirit and Copula, right? Yeah, and in terms of like, it's not immediately obvious as to like what note is following what part of the song. It might be easier for me to read, or to read charts overall, singles or doubles, or any music game for that matter, in terms of what voice am I following, because my timing is audio-based instead of visual. And I've also got that, I have a music background, and so I'm always thinking about what am I playing, as opposed to what am I trying to hit accurately. So, I mean, it could... I've heard some other doubles players say the same thing in terms of separate voices makes it easier to read overall, but I'm just thinking maybe for me individually, having a music background might make that even more of a factor. Alright, next we've got Fake X with Hyperion. I don't remember if I've passed this. I'm pretty sure I tried it pre-Infinitas, but I'm not sure if I ever passed it. So this should be fun. I'm actually really excited about this. Weird. My unlock chart said I had the Hyper unlocked, which I wouldn't have been surprised at, but turns out I don't. Alright, with that error fixed, let's see what trouble we can get into. I am 99% positive I've passed that previously. So, no hard feelings. I don't mind failing it. However, I am happy with that score. That is pretty good. Granted, we've been getting a lot of decent improvements tonight, but I did feel stamina start to kick in a little bit on my right hand, which is why I dropped a couple of the runs at the end. So still managing a strong B. Very happy about that. Thank you again, FakeX, for the request. Yeah, ready for takeoff. Wait, hold on. Other LED songs. But yeah, the opening of it does have that like lead-in for that sample for sure. Alright, I do want to be wrapped up within the next 10 minutes, so we'll do 3 more songs, maybe 4, and then we'll have our final incandescence. I'm not, off the top of my head, Cuvelia, I'm not sure. I want to say no. Survey says... Yeah, not yet. Unless it was a subscriber unlock. Yeah, it's not an Infinitas yet. Keyword yet. Let's take a stamina break. What to play? I know. Actually... Yeah. I know I've had this full combo before. Plus, there was whispers of it earlier. Yeah, Sound of Gilhorn's really good. If I remember correctly, on the Denjin K album, I believe the long version or the nickname for it was Sharp Striker, I think. Either Sharp Striker or Piercing Striker, something like that. But yeah, it's a great song. Let's try it once more. Speaking of Denjin K, I'm remembering the long version for the Detonator. And oh man, Detonator and Infinitas would be fantastic. Hopefully that comes down the pipeline soon. Yeah, so we dropped the full combo, but nice little PB there, which I wasn't expecting. I'd happily take that. Ooh, Deep Striker. Yeah, you can do. You know what? Given how tonight's been going, I've got a song that I want to play after Deep Striker. And then after that, then I think we'll be doing our final incandescence and wrapping up the stream. It's been phenomenal tonight, though. I'm glad that I pivoted away from doing a bits boost because some of these new scores and new scores because of the requests have been fantastic. So much obliged, everybody. I'm 99% positive I have the 11 cleared pre-Infinitas, but tonight is the night to try to get it back on the books, so... Thank you, Cuvelia. Having played that, now I'm not sure if... I might be confusing that with a different LED song that I have for Infinitas. Yeah, now I'm not sure if I have that passed previously. Either way, I'm glad I flung myself at the 11. Definitely could have done a little bit better on it, though. My right arm is definitely starting to give out. So, I do want to wrap up the stream, but before we do a final incandescence, I haven't played this in forever. This is actually the closer for Double's 8th Dan. Not just in Infinitas, but often in arcades, so I'm very familiar with this chart. And before we played Deep Striker, I was like, maybe we can get a PB on it, but now my right arm is on fire, so I'm not so sure. But if it's our second to last song of the night, why not? Agreed, Cuvelia. Yeah, definitely a good effort regardless, and again, much obliged for the request. Both, I know you and FakeX, you've been trying to request stuff that's like easy 11s, and much obliged. Appreciate the encouragement to actually put in the practice and get better. I've been a little lazy recently because of the extra bits event, but yeah, been a good night regardless, so. Oof. I was hoping to maybe get a PB on it, but with how rapidly I've started getting tired within like the past 15 minutes, -7? Happily take that. Yeah, once in terms of like challenging yourself sometimes, like once the bits event is over, I want to get back to doing play sessions where I'm explicitly just failing stuff at least twice a week, maybe even 3 times, depending on stamina. But for now, bits. But for right now, I definitely need to call it a night because my stamina is just really shot. But as most of you know, we have something that we need to do first before we wrap up. And with that final incandescence, that is going to be it for the stream for tonight. So, I know that we do have a couple of new faces. I typically stream in the mornings, at least East Coast US is concerned. So, I will be going live next tomorrow in about roughly 12 hours. But since I am streaming, not in my normal time frame, huge thank you to all of you. A lot of folks tuned in tonight, keeping me company or cheering me on. And again, thank you. Whether it was to hang out, listen to music, or whatever your reason, again, thank you for choosing to make me part of your day. Getting a little bit more nitpicky, to everybody in chat, thank you for keeping chat awesome. Sparkover, who also kicked off the stream with a host, thank you. Dexter and Mr. Mary. Alessio and Mira, and also thank you for hosting. Tuwali, as always, appreciate how you always tune in to, at the very least, say hi. Thank you. And Cuvelia, with so many gift subs recently. And you saying it's to try and support the community, that means the most to me. That's what drives me streaming. Thank you so much. We also had a 2DX Ghost and Legend Hoa stop by and say hi. We also had Nisu and FakeX. Both you and Cuvelia, thank you so much for the requests tonight that kind of spurred me on to get some new improvements. And also Navy, thank you so much for stopping by for the first time and for subbing as well. And also the enthusiasm for wanting to check out more Bimani streamers. That's really fantastic of you. So that's it for me for now. Let me double check to see if anyone else I follow is streaming. Oh, I mentioned them earlier. Dotphase is streaming right now. So Davey, if you're interested in Bimani streamers, this is one of the legends. Dot's been streaming for years. Yeah, it looks like they're doing Infinitas. They sometimes do Lunatic Grave, sometimes they do Infinitas. But it looks like they're doing Infinitas right now, so let's all go say hi to Dot. So, yeah, until tomorrow, thank you so much, everybody. Take care and be safe. Alright, let's go say hi to Dot.